This is Support is Sexy, episode 245. Today we're talking about control the narrative. Welcome to Support is Sexy. I'm your host, Elayne Fluker, entrepreneur, author, and founder of Chic Rebellion Media. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, I interview inspiring women entrepreneurs who share their wins and their lessons to help you take your business and your life to the next level and create something sexy. Here we go. Hi everyone, welcome to a new episode of Support is Sexy. I'm happy to have you here. It just wouldn't be the same without you. And today I wanted to just remind you to make sure that you are tapped into who you really are, who you want to be in the world, what you're creating in the world, and not let anyone stray you from that path. The subject of today's episode is control the narrative. I am very passionate about empowering women to share their stories and control their own narratives. Narratives meaning, what is your story? What are you about? What are you up to? What means something to you? What are you passionate about? What guideposts do you live by? What is your journey about? Or what do you want it to be about? What is your intention? These are all questions that you ask as you come up with what your narrative is going to be for your life. And it may change. Actually, it probably will change and evolve as you go along. But you want to be clear on what your narrative is and not let anyone else take control of that. You know, in this world that we live in today, even though women are certainly embracing more of our agency and being in control of things like launching more businesses, 5 times more businesses in the U.S. than anyone else in the country, we are still in the position of feeling like at some times people are trying to control our thoughts, control certainly our bodies, control our narratives. I want you to make sure that you remember, no matter what kind of outside quote unquote forces are there, you have control of your own narrative. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not smart enough or pretty enough or skinny enough or thick enough or any of those things to do the things that you want to do. You can figure it out. You are smart. You will get support around whatever you want to create in this world, and you will be in control of your own narrative. And this is something that has come up for me. Well, it's been a part of my personal mission for a long time, but really in conversations lately where I've been talking to different women and they've just been saying that I was planning to do this or I wanted to do this some time ago, but I got distracted because people said this or this happened. And it's usually things that sort of sway us from what we already have in mind. We take in some kind of outside information that either pushes us away from our dream, or in some cases, some women became even more passionate about their dreams. The key is to be focused on what your dream is and to not get caught up on who you're quote unquote supposed to be as opposed to who you're meant to be. You want to focus on who you believe you are meant to be. And that won't always go over well with people necessarily in your life or people at your job or people in other areas of your existence. As we always say, everybody can't come. This is your journey. You have to do it your way. Get support for people who do understand your vision or at least understand you and want to support you, and control your narrative. This is a story that you are writing as you go along. Nobody else, you and, well, if you believe in a higher power, are writing this story. No one else is writing this story unless you let them. So don't hand over that pen. You control the narrative. You shape your life. You create the things that you want to create in the world. Is it going to be perfect? Absolutely not. It shouldn't be perfect. You always want to strive for something better, right? And be excited about getting better and better as you go along. It's not going to be perfect and it's not going to be easy. Trust me, I know. There may be times when you want to just throw it all away, say forget it, and move on. And there might be times when you certainly need a break from whatever you're doing or creating. I know I go through that. There are some days when I just say, you know what? I need a break today. I can't do it. It's not going to be authentic, or I'm not going to be able to think as clearly as I would be able to if I didn't just take a break. So certainly there are going to be days and times like that. Still, you have your guideposts there for what you want to create. You have the power to control your narrative. All right, so I hope you all are having a great week. Thank you so much for being here. You know I appreciate you. A reminder again to make sure that you are subscribed to the podcast wherever you are. And if you're loving it, please make sure that you leave a review. It really helps the show. Can't express it enough. I always say I'd love a 5-star review, but any feedback would be so appreciated. So subscribe so you don't miss anything. And make sure if you love it, you leave a review. All right. So thank you again so much for being here. I truly appreciate you. For more, you can go to supportissexypodcast.com and see all of the fabulous women that I've talked to and had great conversations with there. Okay, so until next time, now you know what to do. Go out there, control your own narrative, and create something sexy. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.